We safe. Was a trip. Got the what? Hey! So, we cooking. You need to call me too, lady, but we're cooking. So we're making some cabbage and some greens and move it so you can see some cabbage and some greens and some meatloaf and some mashed taters. So we already pre-cooked, pre-started. So we're mixing our cabbage with the greens. Cause I'm like, I need my stuff. So we are getting our life together. We are live on TikTok and YouTube. So we're like, I don't know if I want to be on TikTok. Come to YouTube. So we got cabbage and greens. We already mixed up our meatloaf. So we can get that started. Then we gotta cut up our potatoes. If y'all don't know how to make cabbage greens, then you get a cabbage and then you make it green. But please remember to rinse off your stuff because it ain't sexy. Don't be giving people no dirty stuff because that's ghetto. We don't do ghetto. So, if you have enough followers, you're welcome to come up. You can come up and be like, hey. And I'll be like, what? And then I'll be like, hey. That's pretty much how I go. It's like the whole conversation. Be like, hey. Like, what? And this is what we do on Sundays. Unless, of course, we're off on a Monday. Then on Mondays, we come in and we cook on a Monday. See if y'all know the difference. This is cabbage. This is greens. See the difference? Two different things. Two different things. But I like to mix them because I like the flavor and I like the taste. Because we have people that don't eat pork. We're not putting any meat or pork in the cabbage greens, so we're just having them in their own natural flavors. So, and if you're on the YouTube, thank you for coming, because we like YouTube too. And you have a full-time job, and then you got a full-time other job. The good part about it is we love to cook. I don't know if I love to cook more or if I love to eat more. I ain't figured that out yet. But either way, food is my love language. And if food is not in the love language chart, it should be because we like food. We like food and it should be there. It should be there. It should be there. So last but not least, not least. Yeah, y'all didn't want to be here for the first part because first part you won't do shit but just cut up and wash and wash and wash and wash and wash. Go get her. I don't snatch boxes, so if you want to come up, this is your chance to be like, I want to come in a box. So come in a box. Bite size. Can't miss my chance. Gonna be a man. I gotta get my party word before she get it from another man. I gotta have music on low as shit. Hey! So, we having greens. I'm gonna show y'all the cornbread because I cooked the cornbread already. Because again, we got to pre-cook so that way this ain't no 4-hour cooking. You be like, oh Lord, she's still cooking. And she's still cooking. She's still cooking. We still cooking. And cooking. And cooking. While cooking. Ugh. Y'all ever had collard greens? Because, you know, not everybody cook them. Not everybody eat them. You be like, I don't know if I want no collard greens. I don't know if I eat that. You eat it. You just don't know you eat it yet. Fun fact about greens, you can have about 47 batches. And be like this many greens. And then when you cook them, it's like that much. You be like, I've been cooking and cleaning and cooking greens this whole time. And it only made a little bitty pot. Like, yup. It's like they disappear or something. I don't really understand the process of that. But I think the same thing with a spinach. Because spinach does the same thing. You'll be like, I'm going to cook this spinach. It's going to be good and pretty and leafy. And yeah, they not good and they're not like that. So we are making greens and cabbage. And we already washed them, cleaned them. Please clean your greens. Nobody want no dirty ass greens. If you taste them and then you chewing like, and it tastes like dirt, don't eat that. Don't eat that. That's not good for you. It ain't good for you. It ain't good for the environment. It ain't good for the people who had the environment. I don't know. Bite size. Literally. Try to pre-cut them, but sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. You be like, she's still cutting greens. Yes, we still cutting greens. We did a photo shoot this morning because I have 5 more of my poems that's going to be released for audio. It's already in the paper copy of the book, but the audio hasn't been released yet for these next 5. So we're doing a video for them and the audio, so it's going to be tight. I'm excited. It's going to come out in December. So hopefully by then we got a few more people that came up like, oh, she's still doing it. Yes, we're still doing it. We're still out here. We're promoting and we're cooking and we're doing poetry. And we're doing cooking classes and meal prepping because, you know, you do a lot of shit. Oh, the lady on YouTube said I was cussing too much, so maybe I can reduce it down to like 4 cuss words. 4 cuss words. Or 4.5. Because I find it ironic. You'd be like, I was watching you and you was cooking and you said shit. I was like, yeah, I cuss a little bit. I cuss a lot, but I cuss a little bit. Like a little bit of a lot. So, we're excited. And I just like food. I like food and food and food with food. Like I put my food with my food. I made me some shrimp and grits earlier. So that was my breakfast / brunch / dinner. We're almost at the bottom of the greens. So we can put greens, we slice them up, and we make greens. We make our cornbread. We're going to pull it out the oven so y'all can see that. And make sure when y'all cutting up y'all stuff, y'all cutting it up, and you got a sharp knife. Because if not, you're going to be up here sawing it like this. Part of the knife is sharp, part of it ain't. So I got to get the little sharpener to sharpen it some more. And you don't want your knives too sharp because you're going to cut your finger, and we don't want to cut ourselves because that ain't sexy. We like sexy. That is not sexy. It ain't sexy. Ain't sexy. So we have put in 2 heads of cabbage and 6 bunches of greens. And all we got is 1 pot. 1 pot of greens. Like, where the rest of the greens that they hiding? So, yeah, that part. So now, I'm going to cut our greens up. Move that to the side. We got to wash that off in a minute. Get us a paper towel. Get some of our moisture up. We got to put our meatloaf in our little container. Turn our oven on. From the mason jar. Meatloaf going in here. See pan? Pan. Clean your pan out. This is our cornbread that we made earlier. See, it's all golden and pretty. It looks all yummy. We put some butter on top of it and everything. Like, ooh, butter, ooh. Smells amazing. I like my truck. Big pan, meatloaf. So in the meatloaf, we had onions, bell peppers, and I do ground turkey and ground beef in my meatloaf. Then we put eggs, and because we have people that are gluten-free, I try to accommodate that part of it, so we use some gluten-free breadcrumbs. Yes, it is a thing. And we mix all of that up with our nice little seasoning. Now we just gonna mash it into the pan so it can get all nice and ready. And then we're gonna put it in the oven because it needs to cook. And then we're gonna start cutting up our potatoes, because potatoes don't really take that long, which is a good thing, but the greens and the cornbread and the meatloaf takes a minute. All I'm doing is smoothing it out because meatloaf sometimes can be unforgiving. You've been had a hump and a lump, it'd be like this and shit. Be like, oh Lord, what's wrong with it? Why is it leaning to the side? So we're just gonna even it out, make it all neat and pretty looking. And that's our meatloaf. See, meatloaf. Meatloaf. That's going in the oven on 350 for 50 minutes. 50 minutes. We got that going. Good, nice, deep pan of meatloaf. Get our nice little dishes together. I just love this bar. Now we gotta peel our potatoes and get them ready. Ooh, 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 we love this bar. Cut that open. And we giving our potatoes a rough cut because I like to have the skins on my potatoes. We're going to cut them, then we're going to rinse them off, and then we're going to clean them up. Rough cut. Rough cut. That's enough for safekeeping. Rinse off our cutting board. So. Get our potatoes ready. When I say rough cut, we rough cutting it. Rough. Rough. Potato. See. Cut it. Cut it. Because they're going to be mashed potatoes. So they don't have to be beautiful yet. If you need it tonight. Rough cut it. Put them in the bowl so they can be rinsed off. And then, once they get rinsed off, we can throw them in our pot that we done already prepared. Probably should turn our pot on. So let's turn our pot on. That way. And the cool part about the potatoes, if you cut them small enough, they cook faster. And yeah, so they're not as it doesn't take as long to mash them. And they cook kind of even. Now, what you put in your mashed potatoes? I said I'm cloudy. Oh. Okay, I don't know if that's better or not, but hey, we tried. That better? And we are also live on YouTube because I got to get my YouTube status up. Gotta get my YouTube status up. So we got the greens going in the background. Hey, Trina. How you doing? I am making, I cook meals once a week for people that pick their plates up on Sundays. And I cook for people at work. So we having meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and cabbage greens. How you been doing? Oh, I didn't like the way that one looked. That way. Check your potatoes. But yeah, so that's my, normally it'd be gas money. And the fact that I like to cook, and this guarantees that I eat every week. If I'm going to cook for other people, then hey, you put Klimaxx. Mr. B, how are you? So we are live on TikTok as well as YouTube. So our cornbread is already ready. So I've learned that cooking live, some of the stuff you need to have already done, because if not, it takes like forever to cook. You be like, she's still cooking? I'm like, yes, we still cooking. We still cooking. Still cooking. So. But yeah, so I had one lady, she's like, you haven't cooked us meatloaf in a while. I said, okay. She said, that's what we want. I said, oh, okay. So I sent a little text message out. I said, apparently we're having meatloaf. And then I had to call her back. I said, what kind of sides? Oh, come on over here. Come on over here. You know where I stay. But I said, what kind of sides, since you said we have a meatloaf? She said, I don't know. She can't. I kind of like that cabbage green stuff that you make. And you know what? It's some mashed potatoes. So I sent the message out. I said, hey, we are having mashed potatoes and meatloaf and collard greens with cabbage. Do y'all want a plate? They was like, yup. And then I rarely have people tell me no. They be like, just cook something. Bring it to work. We got money. I say, oh, okay. So funny thing is, last week, because it was a holiday, I didn't cook. And they were looking at me like this. They was walking by my desk like this here. I say, hey. They say, where the food at? I say, oh, that sucks. Not good morning. Not how you doing. Where the food at? Like that's how you start the conversation? Where the food at? So apparently I can't take off from my side job at my real job because they be looking for food. So this is what we're doing. So we're going to try to cook live at least once a week so I can get my credentials up. I actually got about maybe 10 people when I did the meal prep at the couple house last Saturday, which was hilarious because they went to the store like 2-3 times, and I was like, you sure you got everything? Because they didn't give me no menu. I didn't give them no menu. I said, tell me what you want so I can know. And they was like, cook whatever. I said, you can't meal prep for whatever. You can't meal prep for whatever. So I think this is gonna be too many potatoes, but the good part about it is I like mashed potatoes, and then I can take whatever's left over and throw me some shrimp on top of it with some spinach, and that's a whole new meal. Whole new meal. See, nice bite size. And that's what we doing. That's what we doing. I be like, how she named herself Klimaxx and she be cooking? Because I'm a cook too. I'm a cook too. All right, thank you. So, I just like food. Like food, if it's not your love language, it will be. Like, I like food. Me too. I like food too. So, end of our potatoes that we are slicing up. Now we got to rinse them off. We're going to add a little salt and pepper to the water. Rinse out the potatoes. A lot of potatoes. See? A lot of. So, rinsing off the potatoes. After we rinse them off, we can put them in the pot, put us a little salt and pepper on top of them. I have a wet t-shirt contest putting potatoes in the pot. Ow. I should have put them in first. Good Lord. Cooking gone wild. Lord. It's cooking gone wild. The water is splashing me. Ah! I just like to have fun. And apparently, my potatoes have attacked me, and now they all wet and stuff. So, then what happened? You get wet, like, Lord. So while we waiting on that, bros, good Lord. The water was attacking me, like, good Lord. Good Lord, it was attacking me. So, get us some salt and pepper to put up in there and wash that part off. I think I got too much water in it, though. Where is our handy dandy? Oh, handy dandy. I think we got too much water in it. Too much water. That should be enough. Get us some salt and pepper in there. And we're going to be happy with the salt and pepper. Because you don't have to season it a lot. It's potatoes. You're going to end up seasoning it again at the end. You get ready to mash them up. Just a little dash, do it. That up in there. Throw us some seasoning on top of our greens. And a little bit more garlic powder. Gonna hit our greens with a splash, like about this much, like a splash of vinegar. Good time. Now we've done all of that part of it. Nice little spatulas. That together. Get that together. Now we got it. Ready. We ready. Yay. While we waiting on our potatoes and our meatloaf to cook. Get all our stuff together. We're gonna make a cake. Cause we like cake too. And we got 2 potatoes left, so she actually did a pretty good job, considering. Nice little wholesome together, back together. Now we're gonna pull out our mixer so we can make us a cake. It's a cake, it's a cake, it's a cake. It's a cake, it's a cake, it's a cake. What we doing? Let me see what happened was. So we're gonna make us a pound cake. And we're gonna add some sweet potato pie filling to it. And then after we do that, I always like to do my eggs separate because we don't want to put eggs in there and it don't act right. So we'll start with our butter. I'll put our butter in there. Pound cake. Why is it called a pound cake? Because it's a pound of everything. 1 pound of everything. Like, Lord, a pound of everything? Yes, a pound of everything. So we have 1 yam. We're going to put in our food processor after we get our cake ready. So we had an order for 2 mini loaves, and I ain't figured out how to make little ones out of 1 whole pound cake yet. So we are making a whole bunch of them at this point. But it's called a pound cake because you get a pound of everything. It's a pound of everything. Just saying. Like, ooh, it's a pound cake. So, yeah. You got to get all of it. Everything needs to be key to baking. We're going to make a pound cake with sweet potato pie filling. We're going to garnish it with some graham crackers on top because I like sweet potato pie with a graham cracker crust. If you haven't tried that, that is delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious. So, pound cake, a pound of everything. A pound of everything. We got our cup because we need to move that so y'all can see it. Our cup because we want to crack the eggs in there and make sure that they are a good egg because we like good eggs. But you be like, how you know she be baking for real? See this big old container? We be baking for real. That's a 5-gallon container. So, in our butter, we add in 3.5 cups of sugar. Look like a lot. It's not super, super, super sweet, but it's sweet. So that's a good little nice, yeah. Hey, salty. So we added that in. We're gonna get our little mixer so we can mix it. And yes, we make messes over here. This is what we do. We make a mess, and then after we make the mess, we clean it up. I got a whole baker's rack and everything, so. Got a baker's rack. Add our little attachment. Lock it. Did we turn it on? Oh, we didn't plug it up. Lord. How you expect to cook if you didn't plug up your mixer? Turn it off. Turn on your mixer. Now we can mix it. So we are creaming our butter and sugar together. That back so y'all can see it a little bit. Creaming the butter and the sugar. And after it creams, we're going to add eggs one at a time. Oh, see, yeah, but they want the little pound cakes, the mini ones, and let me show you the sizes. So they're gonna be about this big. So it's gonna be 4 of them, which is probably gonna be about 10. So now we've blended our sugar and our butter, so we're gonna add egg one at a time. I always like to make sure my eggs are good before I put them in my cake batter. Because the worst thing in the world is to just start dumping your eggs in there. You realize that the egg ain't good and now you mad because you got to throw all of that stuff in the trash. And ingredients is high, especially flour and sugar. Especially flour and sugar. So, add them one at a time. And then I'm going to check my potatoes and my greens and my meatloaf that's over there cooking by itself because it don't need me after I put it in the oven and on the stove. So, adding it one at a time. My pound cake, I don't know how everybody else do that pound cake, but for my pound cake, I do 5. So we got it incorporated. And then we add in another egg. Boom. Mix that, crack the next one. So, some good stuff happening right there in that bowl, baby. So this is egg number 4. Let it mix up. I like to do something a little different. I do regular flour, which is AP flour, but I also do cake flour. because I like the difference in it. It gives me that extra side with it, so it's kind of cool.
What up? What up? What up? Hey.
How you doing?
Okay, what you making?
So we are making a sweet potato pie pound cake, and we got cabbage greens on the stove with some potato. Close your mouth. With some potatoes. That's gonna be for the mashed potatoes, and we have a meatloaf in the oven.
Ma'am, what's your address? Hold on.
It's 1-800 Climaxx. So so far I have cream. Yeah, sweet potato pie. I get a lot of requests for them. I just so happened to see the thing pop up. I said, "Oh, I know her." So yeah.
Right, Omar. I'm with you. Like address and time. Fuck the time. I just need the address because when I pull up, it better be a little bit left on the plate.
Let me move this over so you can see the cornbread. Hold on.
First of all, I want to say you make me sick. Okay.
Now you got me battling while I'm trying to cook.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all a love match.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't know nothing about that part.
Listen, I'm gonna need a piece of cornbread. Like, do you have the cornbread where you actually put the corn in there?
No, I don't put the corn in mine. I don't like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really like that. So.
Wow. Hey, power moves, ma'am. You know what?
Look, how you know she baked for real? Sugar, flour.
Yeah. She baked for real. She do. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, she baked. She don't play. Girl, raw.
So we're gonna add our flour in.
I just gained 3 pounds. You know.
You ain't even gained that much yet.
Hi, Pooh. I just gained 3 pounds. Looking at you. Hey, Brad. Like your beard does.
Kimmy, look, you got me over here losing. I just turned this thing on.
Hey, Julian. Ma'am, you're making a sweet potato pound cake. Yeah,
Sweet potato pie pound cake. Yeah. So.
Like that made me lose a pound because I'm sitting. Wow.
Gonna be some good stuff happening.
Well, I must have caught your drool if that sounded horrible, but better in my head, so never mind.
Listen, I am over here with a mixer. What you thought was gonna happen? What you thought was gonna happen?
I'm good, Julian. How are you, ma'am?
Yes.
We might have to battle until it's done.
We are not battling until it's done. You had me over here working hard. Hell no.
Wow, ma'am. What's that, flour?
It's cake flour. So I do 2 parts regular flour and 1 part cake flour. And then I add my other little extras to it. I ain't even got no points. Tell your people to at least go over there and tap my screen. Got me battling.
Y'all go over there.
I was not even trying to battle.
There you go. It's extra points. Everything you said is extra points. And yeah, somebody go over there and tap the screen.
The flour was attacking me.
Hey, Mr. Ray. Wow.
So.
All gifts are 2 points now, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you for tapping my screen. Over here making me look terrible.
Thank you, Crystal. Trust me, when I'm just doing this, so I've had it where I've only had like 2. You always got to come and speak to folks. Say hi.
I always come in and say hi. Hey, puppy. I be coming and saying hi and visiting and all of that stuff. You got me over here working while working.
All points are double now.
He said we look alike. That's my cousin on my TikTok side.
Hey, we do, baby girl. You is pretty, ain't you? I take it. I take it. Thank you, Crystal. I take it. I ain't got that butt like she got though. I'm flat back there.
I heard you.
We just looking like in the face. She got the body, yada 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 yada. I don't have all that. I just got the face. So yeah.
So
yeah, I just got the face. So
we have.
We got the face recognition. Like 4 seconds left. Thank you, Crystal, doing her thing. Thank you, baby Crystal. I appreciate you, boo boo.
We don't appreciate you, Crystal. Hell no. So to keep your sweet level down, keep your sweet level down, you add some salt. So this how you know you cook old school. This is a fourth.
You listen for the ancestors. When the ancestors tell you that's enough.
When the ancestors say that's enough, it's enough.
Yeah. The ancestors speak to you. I always wonder why they put a pinch of salt or a little bit of salt into the pepper sugar. That's crazy. Wow.
So we done incorporated all our little stuff. And when you old school, you get tasting spoons so you can taste it.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes,
but
ma'am.
I don't need to taste it. This girl done got 1,100. I'm not. When you get off of this and win, you go home.
But no. See, LG came over there and tapped you up. Now.
See this look?
Tapped you up. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal, my MVP. Crystal over here showing off. That's okay. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you.
Taste it.
Black and overly. Girl.
Tastes good, don't it? I know.
Hey, Trouble. Look, Lord, how
Get you right here. Get you right there.
Yeah, get it out. Okay. I'm just saying. Wow. So you don't want to do another match?
No. I was over here happy, baking and cooking. You done came over here, made me lose. I didn't even know I was losing. And no, I'm just going to continue to do at your stuff. That's all I got. Tell your people to go over there and what you call it, repost 3 of my videos for this whooping that you just gave me.
Y'all heard her.
Go repost 3.
Y'all gotta follow Klimaxx. She and I are a lot alike, y'all. I ain't gonna say nasty. We don't use the word nasty. She's
erotic
as I am. Yes. Oh, I like erotic. Yes. Yeah, but there's erotic and then there's us. Or there's me. So yeah, y'all not following her. Please go and hit her with the follow and like her videos, please, and watch them all the way through.
Please.
Y'all not be watching all my stuff all the way through. I know it. I be seeing it. You were my first welcome.
Sad but true. Sad but true.
Aww. Okay, Crystal. Well, I'm glad you're here, baby.
Have me losing with 3 points.
I didn't know Crystal was gonna come in here and show off like that. Thank you, Crystal.
I think you lying. You know your people. You know your people.
No, I literally just started.
Let me turn my mixer up. I ain't listening. Turn this mixer up. OG Purple, you hear her talking to us like that? Do you hear her, OG? OG Purple said no.
No what? OG, don't do that. OG, don't do that. Don't do that, man.
OG Purple.
You know what? I'm going to start my live. I ain't fooling with you. You done hurt my feelings.
I'm going to see you later.
I'm going to need you to let me know when that's done and post a video or something so I can see it, so I can make my mouth water from over here, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Not a problem. Have a great day.
You too. You say you needed that. All right, love. Bye.
You got me over here battling, knowing I ain't trying to do all of that. of greens is greening, baby. So, back to what we not doing over there. So, what'd you say? Is who able to speak? I'm not live on Facebook. I'm only live TikTok and YouTube. So get our nice little concoction back together. So one thing you don't ever want to do is over mix your cake, because then it makes your cake tough, and we don't want your cake to be tough. We don't want it to be tough. So imagine you start with a clean kitchen, and then you start baking and cooking, and then all of a sudden now you got a catastrophe. So after we finish cooking and plating everything up, then we're gonna go ahead and move them out the way so we can get to our stuff. Oh. Got him. Our potatoes are almost done. I always, even though we got the KitchenAid and it does its job, I still like to get in and use my actual whisk. Then it help with the muscles up here, because, you know, I ain't got none. This stuff be moving. They be like, oh, it's flat. We don't want that. So we at least try. Try. That's my exercise. So we got our pound cakes. We got that together. So now we got to put that to the side, because we got to make our sweet potato pie filling. See how creamy and smooth that is? Put that to the side. And then once that get together, we're gonna put our sweet potato pie filling. And then we can make our little concoctions. We're gonna check our meatloaf. Check our meatloaf. It smells amazing. We are meatloafing, baby. Gonna put that to the side. Get our little sweet potato ready. Put our heavy cream back up. So we baked us a yam, and we only needed one. So because we're making little small ones, we'll peel it. Had to let it cool off because we didn't want no hot potato. Hot potato! We didn't want no hot potato. See how it just peels off? Put that to the side. Cut off the little part that looked like it didn't want to be a part of our life. Now, the key to a good sweet potato, a good sweet potato pie is, you know how they have those, you get those sweet potato pies and it has that stringy concoction. You be like, why is it stringy? I don't like the stringy. And then people be like, I don't really like sweet potato pie because it tastes like you chewing string. So in order to get the string out of it, you use your food processor, which we gonna use our food processor. Get that out of our handy dandy area after we finish wiping everything down. And we don't want to make this too sweet. Oh, we don't want to make it too sweet because the cake already has sugar in it. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna put it in our little. Be careful, do not cut yourself. And make sure I put it on there right, because sometimes I put it on there and it don't be okay. Make sure we got it on there right. So we're gonna add our yam to it. And I'm just slicing it up some more so that way it can fit in the little areas better. You don't want just lumps of it sitting there. Put it all around. And then we're going to get us some butter. And our butter, we're going to add us some cinnamon and some nutmeg. And some allspice, because that what makes a sweet potato pie a sweet potato pie, baby. At least I think we got all of that. I'll find out. Our nutmeg, just a little bit here. Nutmeg, then we got to get us some cinnamon. And some allspice. Make sure you put in the right ingredients. Because you never know. You be like, oh, she was cooking live. I think I want to order something from her. And then now you got a whole new customer that you didn't even know about. This is allspice. Put a little lead up in there. And then we're going to hit it with some cinnamon. And then we're going to add some brown sugar to it. Some brown sugar and some butter. So, a little cinnamon. Okay. I think it's almost time to buy some more cinnamon. We almost out of that. Don't want to do a lot of cinnamon because we still want it to have that orange kind of hue to it. So we're putting just a little bit in there. We're going to get our brown sugar and add that. Add us some brown sugar. And then we're going to turn our food processor on. And I'm going to do maybe about, this is about a little bigger than a teaspoon. So I'm going to do like about 3 of those. Then we're going to hit it with some butter. And we're going to let it mix and hit it with a little more heavy whipping cream. And then we got to check our food. We're only going to put a dash. Just enough to get it incorporated and wet. Once we finish with that part, we're going to hit it with a little butter. Then we can mix it up. After we mix it up, we're going to add it like teaspoons of it. Going to dump some teaspoons of it in there. And then we're going to put it in the pound cake. So, y'all can't really see it blend because it's a short cord. And it don't go far, so we gotta put it over next to the thing so we can make it blend up. Y'all get to see how pretty creamy it is. And while that's blending, excuse the noise, but we baking over here. Now we done blended it up. We got to check it out. Make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. Make sure all the sides is all scooped out. So, what happens is, now you got that nice little consistency. It's all smooth and see all of that. So, you want it to be smooth, because what you don't want is to have the little stringy concoctions in it. So that's looking good. So now we're gonna go ahead and mix up. We're gonna scoop out our hey, how you doing? Come up if you want. So now put all our other stuff back up. Butter back in the ice box. And put our brown sugar back up. Because what's finna happen next, we're gonna make our sweet potato pie pound cakes. So we got 4 actual mini sizes, and then we got the mini sizes. So those for the people who didn't order. That way we have some extras. I'm like, I want to taste it. I want to taste it. I want to taste it. This is how you get a taste. And our is almost done. So meatloaf is almost done. So what I like to do is I add some pie filling to the bottom, so it can give you that oh my goodness. There you go. Add the pie filling to the bottom, so you can have a little layer of sweet potato pie at the bottom, as well as we're gonna layer it at the top as well. So just put some in the bottom so it can kind of give it like a filling, but not a filling. Just a little bit, right? So then we add that to the ones that people ordered, because we only have 4. But as you can tell, I don't know how to make enough for 4 small ones, so this is what we're doing. And if you in Houston and you want a sample, we cooking. So that's our first 4 that we got. Now we got to do our little bitty ones. We don't need no whole tablespoon for the little ones. And we're going to hit it with the actual, ooh. And we are live on TikTok and YouTube right now. So be like, I want to follow you on YouTube. Go to my profile. Press the YouTube button. Take you right over there. So our sweet potato pie filling. Then we're going to hit it with our nice pound cake. And then we're going to add some more sweet potato pie filling to it. Because I have a feeling that I belong. Gotta check out meatloaf. Potatoes are almost ready. When they get ready, then we can go on with our rest of our life. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, did I get rid of all my doggone spoons? Like, for real? Where they at? So, now, add our nice little scoops of pound cake to it. And we only fill it up about halfway because what'll happen is it will overflow and then you'll have a hot mess. And then you'll be talking about, I gotta clean my stove again. Yes, clean your stove again. So, come over here battling people. Good Lord, I was over here being nice and calm and happy. So, note to self, if you get an order and it says too many pound cakes, MINI, call everybody because somebody else is going to need to buy some pound cakes because you can't just make 2. Like, you can't do that. There's just no way. So now I'm going to have all this extra and start calling people talking about, hey, you want a pound cake? Let me tell you how much that is. Because, yeah. I would almost had too much in it. And after we've added all of the pound cake filling, then we go back and add some more sweet potato pie filling to it. Like, I don't even like sweet potato. Have you tried sweet potato? Did somebody cook it and they didn't cook it and you didn't like the way they cooked it? Did you try somebody else's? Because everybody don't cook the same. I gave a lady my recipe one time and she was like, it didn't taste like yours. I said, I cook with love. And she got mad. Like, I cook with love. We cook with love over here. Add a little bit more to that one. Try to fill them up about halfway because they're going to bubble up and cook all fancy looking. And then you be like, ew, it's delicious. I'm like, yeah. One thing you can do if you cooking for somebody, you're like, how long it take you to cook this? You cooking multiple things at one time, so it's gonna take a while. But the end result is you got some deliciousness happening. But like, I had some deliciousness. Yeah, you had some delicious. Now I done made 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We done made 10 cakes. I still got cake batter left. This is why it's hard to make a little of something. But like, you got this. Just make a little one. No. Because now you wasting. Like, what I do with the rest of it? See, we still got cake batter left. Look. That's enough to make a whole couple more cakes. Enough to make a whole more little cakes. In my little container. I think I'm going to do some with banana. I think that's about ready. The greens ought to be about ready. they should be about ready. I'm gonna cut those on low. I'm gonna cut our potatoes on off. Slide that over there. Pull our meatloaf out the oven. Meatloaf gotta come out the oven. Thank y'all for chilling with me so far. So meatloaf. You're gonna throw in some tomato sauce on top of it. And then put it back in the oven so it can get that nice little glaze to it. And after we do that, we can throw our nice pound cakes in the oven after we finish. Let's add into it. Some people like to have the tomato sauce. And they pour that on top of their potatoes or mashed potatoes or whatever. So I always try to have extra just in case we have people that want that. So put that back up in the oven. And then we can finish adding our pie filling. Add our pie filling to our sweet potato pie pound cake. And then we're going to hit it with some graham crackers. So, yeah. Oh, see, all my videos ain't the same. So, you got some that's food and some that has Klimaxx. So, I'm just saying. Now add us a scoop. We're gonna start with a scoop first, see how far that get us. Ooh, it smells amazing in this kitchen. If you ain't hungry, you will be. Like, I didn't even know I was hungry. You are now, you are now. Take us a toothpick and then do us a little swirl. And add that to it, and you be like, yeah, I'll be like, yeah. And I think we got just enough. Considering we weren't even supposed to be doing this many. I think we did good considering. So, we about to finna see, baby. We about to finna see. Get us a toothpick. Glue that on around up in there. And add it to it. Then we're going to hit it with some graham cracker crust topping. Isn't that pretty? See, it's all swirly and stuff. Come on, I don't eat sweet potato. Yes, you do. You just ain't had nobody cook it with love. You gotta cook it with love. And then after you cook it with love, and you don't have to do the swirl, but I like the swirl. It gives it a little character. Just a little character. Just a little bit. It's a little character. Oh, that one. See? Nice sweet potato. Get us a couple graham crackers. Crack them on top. And then we're going to throw them in the oven. And then we're going to make our mashed potatoes. So these normally cook for about 35 minutes. Sometimes it'd be a little less, but about 35 minutes. Then, apparently we gotta wash all our dishes. We done tore up our kitchen. So this is what they look like. And we still got cake batter left, so I'm gonna add. Do I have room to put? Let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna take the rest of this cake batter and put it in me 2 more, and then I'm just gonna slice me a banana in it. Cause I like bananas and I have some, so why not? Add a little allspice to the bottom of it. And then allspice to it. Add me some. Told y'all I be in the kitchen creating shit. I'm like, create that. Let's do it. Like, okay, cool. So we finna see what it do. Get us a banana. Banana. And nutmeg. Little pieces in there. I'm going to add it in there. Pour our pound cake on top of it. And we know it's the one with bananas in it because it don't have that sweet potato swirl to it. Like, I like bananas. Me too. Now we're going to put the rest of our cake batter, which is still going to probably be too much, but add that to it. Still too much, but gonna make it work. Like half. Oh! Ooh! Just gonna add some more to one of the other ones. That way we ain't mixing and wasting cake batter. But like, I did good. I did good. Ooh. Got a toothpick. And we know this one got bananas in it because, oh, that one look like ain't no sweet potato on top of it. Now we gotta watch this one because this is over full and that will make cookout. So we're gonna take our meatloaf, put our meatloaf on top because that's gonna come out before our cake do. Then we're gonna set us a timer. So that's what they look like. So we're gonna set our timer for 35 minutes. That's 35 minutes. Got all of that. Don't forget when you cooking, hydrate. Hydrate. It's hot. Hydrate. Hey, Shine. So, we have successfully made cornbread, cabbage greens, mashed potatoes will be mashed in a minute. Meatloaf is in the oven. We've made some banana pound cake slices because at this point I had some left over. It was good. And then we made sweet potato pie pound cakes because we had an order for 4. And if y'all can see, the cake matter made 12. So that's what we're doing. Shine, you can come up if you want. So now, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Get ready to check all our stuff, our cinnamon and everything back up. Gotta mash our potatoes. So I'm gonna need some butter and some seasoning so we can mash our taters. They don't know. They don't know. Only thing bad about cooking live is that you tear your kitchen up and you don't just go over there and start cooking. You gotta wash your dishes and stuff. So, hi.
Hey, my favorite poet next to me. I was like, I didn't know I could find another me. Well, you know, you're your own individual, but to find someone similar to me, I was like, oh my God, there go my climax. It's all love, sis.
Mm-hmm.
How was your weekend?
The adjusters came by, looked at my house Saturday.
Okay.
So, they're gonna write up whatever they write up. I'll find out if it's covered or not. You say you ready to eat? You're welcome to come get you a plate, Trina. But yeah.
Read my comment out loud.
Huh? So, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good considering.
I already know the 2 houses I'm going to. My Mistrezz.
You said what?
Klimaxx and Night Nurse. They be burning in the kitchen, okay?
Baby, I do not play, baby.
I'm adopted by you guys.
Don't be getting adopted by us.
I got 2 adopted sisters.
Nope.
We too close in age for me to be a daughter, so I said, okay, my sisters.
I was up here and I was mixing up the sweet potato. Well, I was mixing up the pound cake because I make the pound cake first. Then Nacho Size come over here and decide she talking about we battling. I say she came over here, beat me up, and left.
Oh man!
I told her I don't do that. Our potatoes, we're gonna drain them so we can make us some mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah. You use butter and sour cream or
Yep.
something else? Oh, okay. Ooh, y'all better watch out.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see who I can invite in here.
Cause baby, don't invite no more greedy people.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty much biting the regulars, but with a little flair.
So I like to leave the skins on because that's how I like my stuff.
You gotta be careful when you let King up. His mouth is ruthless.
Girl.
But that's baby boy. I tell you.
Baby, listen, we know better.
Hmm you right. I'm not gonna even argue with you.
So I do sour cream, I do butter.
Oh, I gotta uncheck somebody because my one girlfriend's like, I miss her live. I was like, girl, you should have came in there.
Sad. Close from here. The motivation. And then I done used all my spoons for tasting spoons and mixing. So
I know, right?
and I keep washing dishes. I'm like, okay, I need to stop, wash all the dishes, and then start back cooking. But you know how that go.
So, sis, let me tell you, I was telling one of my best friends that I looked at her like my Oprah, but before Oprah got her reputation destroyed. When she was on a TV show, that type of Oprah and everything. So I was telling my one girlfriend, I was like, oh, I met this guy from Ghana. She literally flipped out on me. She was like, you need to block him.
Oh.
I'm like, what happened? Like, this sounds very traumatizing right here. So one girlfriend, she was talking to somebody in Africa. I can't say Ghana because she didn't mention it. And she was like, yeah, he scammed her and all this other stuff. I was like, I don't think my situation is the same. And I was telling her, you know, I spoke to his mom, I spoke to his cousin, I spoke to his best friend and coworkers and stuff like that.
Woo!
You know,
It's hot in the kitchen. It's hot in the kitchen. Hold on, it's hot in the kitchen.
Oh, it's hot in the kitchen.
Okay, go ahead. Woo!
And so I spoke to pretty much everybody that is affiliated with him or whatever. And she was like, because if they don't want to verify who they are, I said, I have his identification, I got everything. And she's like, well, okay. I said, yeah. I said, not every woman is vulnerable to that. I said,
hey, Miss B.
Not trying to say it's mainly the Nigerian men that do the hustle or whatever. But as my significant other told me, he was like, is it perfect people in America? I was like, no. It's like, it's the same thing here. We ain't got no perfect people. It's either you take a chance on it or you don't. I said, technically, that's what it is.
Okay, so we have completely finished our mashed taters.
Dang, you mashed it that quick? You got some strong hands.
Girl, I got a good potato masher.
Oh, yeah, I see. All right, I'm gonna taste it through the screen.
Okay, hold on. Ready?
Okay.
That's some good eating right there. That's some good eating.
Now, what type of butter you use? What's the name of it?
Country Crock.
Oh, okay, okay.
I have to remember to buy regular butter because I
Yeah.
bake. So all of the butter I have is unsalted, and
Yes.
that is not a good tasting butter on no pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
No, ma'am, your feelings will be hurt. Ain't no salt, ain't no
I
taste.
forget what my favorite butter is because I ain't looked at it in a minute or whatever. But if I don't use the butter, I can't believe it's not butter. That's like my second favorite when
That
I
was
want to
that
use
was
my butter.
okay, but for me, it's not for me.
It's not for baking, no.
So I
It's
like
not the
that.
crop. It's more.
I like imperial butter, and I like that one. So
Yeah, I can't believe it's not butter. It's good on bread and stuff, but it's not good on everything. That's why I like to buy. It's this one butter. It costs like $7. For 4 bars or whatever. I forget the name of it. It's in my refrigerator. I have to think of it.
so now I'm finna go on and cut up the cornbread since I'm waiting on the other stuff to come out the oven.
Miss V's '08 said, "Hello, beautiful. How are you?"
Hey, I have the phones kind of staggered, so I can't really see the comments well.
Oh, okay. How's your YouTube thing going?
I got two people over there. One of them says she greedy. This is somebody I know. She was like, I'm eating. So, but
You show making a lot of mashed potatoes. You got a late night date.
huh?
I said you sure got a lot of mashed potatoes over there. You making lunch for the week?
No, I do plates once a week for people. And I didn't tell like the people that I normally cook for on a Sunday. I did not tell them what time I was cooking because they'd already been over here talking about my plate. No, your plate not ready.
Yeah, one of my girlfriends who's a vegan cook and she eats vegan.
Yeah, so no, ma'am, we don't. Gonna move stuff out the way again so I can get to the cornbread.
I'll probably have her do a cake for me. I'm like, you're gonna have to do it in Ohio.
Do what in Ohio?
To get a cake.
Huh?
Huh?
Do what?
Well, what I had planned to do for the people who's so afraid for me to date an African. I said, well, I elope in Ohio,
cornbread,
and then plan a big wedding later, and have a destination spot or whatever.
Okay.
I would prefer the beach.
What part of the cornbread is your favorite? The crunchy part on the outside?
Beaches in Ohio. I like the corner. I'm a corner girl. That's where all the flavors at.
Wow.
So I can eat the cornbread. Shoot, I don't need nothing else really.
Oh, I'm like that too.
Well, I didn't make the eggplant. I gotta go pick it up because I don't like to see slimy stuff. It's a lot of stuff I like to eat that's slimy. Like I like okra, but I don't want to cook.
I don't like okra. No, you keep that.
Yeah, I like it fried and stuff. And I don't really like to cook chicken either. I'd rather go buy it because I don't want to touch it. It's just slimy to me. I don't
You
like
sound like my little daughter. She was like, I don't want to touch meat, girl.
I'm like, oh, I don't want to touch that. Cause I got grossed out at 12 with slimy stuff. So I'm like anything that's
Cornbread,
slimy, I just feel some type of way.
not good.
And then my food has to be presented pretty. If my food's messy on the plate, I won't eat it either. I'm very proper.
Really, really, I would have never
Yeah.
guessed that.
I am very proper. I like that chef experience. It's all about the presentation for me. I know those pants I had on earlier was too small, but I still wore them today.
Sadness.
I said, this girl, I gotta go shopping. I gotta.
See, think
I gotta
cornbread.
tell Desmond, your first 3 paychecks belong to me. So I need a whole new wardrobe.
Really?
I need a whole new, like all my clothes is too small. So I'm gonna probably, go to Plato's Closet and trade some of those clothes in. Go to Plato's Closet and then get like a ticket.
Yeah.
And get a ticket or whatever, so I can get the big girl clothes.
Would you like a piece of my cornbread?
He is so silly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Solomon.
John.
Solomon.
Little John.
Talking about those tight jeans.
Who got on tight jeans?
No, I had on some yoga pants. I thought I was trying to show my little booty off, but
And there was yoga in.
but I found these other yoga pants, and I was like, oh, because I don't like to wear underwear if I'm not having nothing going on.
You want the middle piece?
Yes,
See you
the
later,
middle
Trina.
piece, the side piece.
Like, if you want you a plate, Trina, you can come get you one. And my people on YouTube.
King Joker.
That was a TMI moment. Oh my goodness, Rosie.
What? Hey, King Joker. You want to come up, you're welcome.
I never want to live in a building with dogs ever again. I hate them. They just gotta. I'm glad I got this door guard, cause man, these doggies. This one dog, I'm like, nigga, I've been here before you. How you gonna try to bark at me?
We're not talking about anything. We're cooking, so we're gonna pull the meatloaf out the oven right now. We have made sweet potato pie pound cakes. We have done cabbage greens. We've got mashed potatoes. So we cooking and we're gonna plate up our food. So this is our mashed potatoes.
Potato pie pound cakes.
This is our cornbread.
Okay. I still don't see no sweet potato pie pound cakes.
I ain't pulled it out the oven yet, Solomon.
Well, just open the oven and let us see.
Hush.
What you cooked today, Solomon?
I haven't made anything yet.
This is
I'll
our
probably wait till I'm
meatloaf.
about to.
See?
I'll probably, whoa. I'll wait till I'm about to go to bed, then I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna make some spaghetti and garlic bread and this and that.
Can you see the oven? I opened it. You better look before I close it. Hey, You changed your
That's
name
right.
so you pass one unapologetic. So we got sweet potato pie pound cake. Can you see it?
Ooh,
Can you take the camera closer?
So we're almost done. I gotta wash out. Somebody can come over here and wash all these dishes.
Solomon. That's
Yeah.
a man's job. That's
See?
a man's job.
Exactly. I was just about to say, it's always me.
It is always you.
Yep. Always me. What you making for dinner, Shine?
So let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 7 plates in
Oh, hang
total.
on.
So I gotta make enough. At least have enough
I
for
gotta
7
change my-
plates.
I gotta change my headset. It's dying. All right. Now we back up in this piece.
Okay. Now who is that with all that foolishness? He did all of that and then left. So do it good. Ooh. I can't say this. This kitchen is hot.
Oh, I'm fetching my food. 1 second.
What you eating? Already in a drug, even love. Woo. So, all we got left to do, hey Crystal, is plate it up, everything cool off, cause ooh, unapologetic. You want to come up, you can. Hey, Big Sheeta. So we got our sweet potato pie pound cakes cooking. We got the I had some cake batter left over, so yeah, we used some banana slices in that thing because I was like, I can't. What you do with the rest of the batter? That's why I don't like making like small things. You make a small thing, it's like what the hell. So cornbread. I like cornbread. You like cornbread? I like cornbread too. Gotta keep remembering that I gotta hydrate, cause baby. So we got a total of 7 plates that we making. So get ready to do all of that good stuff. Put all our nice appliances back up. So I think what I'm gonna start doing, I got people that just reoccurring. It was like, I just need a plate every week. Where you been? Hey, Bam, be tripping. Somebody give me your cornbread. You can have which one you want. Do you want an end piece or you want what part you want? But yeah. So greens with cabbage. And then we can finally clean up the kitchen. You want the middle piece? You tired today? I understand. I've had a full day myself, like a full day. Hey, beautiful. Hello, Superman. So we're going to start plating when stuff cool off a little bit because we don't want stuff to be that. See you later, Shine. We don't want stuff to be hot like that when you're getting ready to put it in a plate because, yeah. Busy. So I understand. It's like, had the contractors come out to my house. I find out maybe Monday or Tuesday what's all going to be covered. Hey, Wolfgang, what all's going to be covered, what they're going to repair, and then what my out-of-pocket cost is going to be. Because, these storms in Texas is just ghetto. Like, it's ghetto. It's ghetto. We are live. We're cooking. And we're live on YouTube and TikTok. I like cornbread. Just like cornbread. Yeah, so the storms happened. The first set of storms, which was, 2 weeks ago. Hey, the General. Those storms came through. We had like 10 tornadoes. Made it through that just fine. The storms that happened this past week, the rain was coming in sideways like this. So I got water in like the roof part of the house, the ceiling and all of that. So when I got home, I was like, where the hell did this come from? But it is what it is. Hey, yeah, I'm in Houston. So I don't appreciate the fact that, it is that way. But you live, you learn. 1, 2. Waiting on our stuff. So we making food. Hey, the General. So we did meatloaf, mashed potatoes, cabbage green, cornbread. Okay, San Antonio, you ain't seen you good, girl, because I might need to reach out to you because I found out today for my trip to go see my grandbabies, I thought it was going through Dallas. It is going through San Antonio. So I don't know how the children told me wrong because every time I go, I fly there. So yeah, I'll be leaving out Thursday, headed that way. I'm gonna drive until I get tired, pull over and give me a room. It's just pretty much how it's gonna go. I'm just looking forward to seeing the babies. Come on to Houston, come on. Just don't come right now because it's just been raining nonstop. It's ghetto. Like it's ghetto. It should not be this ghetto while it's raining. We don't like that. So, but so far so good. Everything else is pretty much even out. They put big fans in and dried all of the wet spots out. So that was kind of cool. Now we just ready for it to get repaired. Hey Kev, the comment, how are you? They are in Midland, Texas, which is maybe about 8.5 hour drive. So what is that? Midwest or East Texas? Up that way. They that way. See, what we didn't want to have happen is the cakes jump out of the container. So y'all see the cakes from there? See? That things be jumping up out of there. So, hey, sexy. So, once those get done, let them cool off. I can call that lady and tell her cakes are ready. And then we got extra cake. So if you in Houston and you want some cake, they $5. Come get you one. Cause yeah, but I'm looking forward to, because the grandbaby, the youngest one, the youngest one, she'll be 6 months old. So I saw her when she was first born, and then I'm pretty sure she ought to be crawling or have a job or something by now. So she's 6 months. So by the time I go see her again, she ought to be crawling. I'll be like, ooh, it's the baby. And then I can play with her and harass her a little bit. So I'm excited about that. Like, hella excited. Unapologetic, how are you? I miss your face. I'm hoping all is well with you. And again, I got to stay hydrated because it's just hot. Probably because my oven has been going non-stop. So I've been cooking. It's what, 6:42. So I've been cooking for 3 hours now, because you have to cut all the greens, cut all the cabbage, wash everything up, peel the potatoes, you know, do all your stuff for your meatloaf, all of that, make the cornbread, make some cakes. So I've done a lot. We done a lot. Go get our plate, so when we get ready to plate our food, we'll be ready to eat. Gotta be ready to eat. Plates. Get ready to plate all the stuff up and put our cornbread on the side. And they're gonna be like, oh, food. I'm gonna be like, yay. Hey, Michael, how are you? How you been? Happy belated anniversary, birthday, all that good stuff. But yeah, so this has been a very good day. Like a very good day. Very good day. And my cakes are jumping up out of there. I did not want that to happen. Bang. Ooh. So, we got meatloaf, mashed potatoes. Hey, so we got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, cornbread, cabbage greens, and then we got a sweet potato pie pound cake that is in the oven, so that's almost ready. And then the people that are getting their plates today, I will call them in about an hour. I'm like, hey, I cooked, your food ready. Because if I call them now, I'm good. And if I call them now, it's going to be a whole nother confusion. They're going to be over my door talking about, I'm going to be like, it's not ready. It's not ready. But, hey, call them when after I done plated it up and everything. So, again, we are live on YouTube and TikTok. So, thank y'all for being here and hanging out with me, because this is what I do. At least once a week, I cook plates for people. And probably because I just like to feed people, and then I get to eat while I'm feeding other people, because, hey, why not? What else is good? I think that's about it. It smells amazing in here because I can smell the sweet potato pie cooking. Oh, I forgot the graham cracker crisp. I knew I was forgetting something. Might just have to add that to the top. Might just need to add it to the top. Because we got to get some graham crackers. Yeah, we're going to add those to the top of the cake. Get us a Ziploc bag to put the rest of them in because we don't need that many. Don't need that many. Woo! Good and hot. Good and hot. Babe. 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 You know you got too much stuff when you gotta have you a whole separate area just for your packaging stuff. I'm gonna take most of those out of there because we don't need all of them. Maybe I can take them to work and eat them as a snack. Yeah, we're gonna take them and eat them as a snack. I think we only need like 3 of them. Take the rest of them to work, eat them as a snack. Then call the lady, tell her her cake is ready. Hello, hello, hello. So we shall see. They almost done though. I'm gonna tell my wife and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depends on where you at. Good Lord, I'm hot. So more than you can bear. So we're gonna do one plate so we can say we did a plate live because this is what we're doing. And then after that we're gonna shut this down, then we're gonna go ahead and plate everything else because we gotta get our life together. Tell my wife. And our potatoes going in. Where's, oh, need that. Where I've been. And who I've been doing it with. So greens. And I think we almost good. We almost good. We almost good. We almost good. Let's see. I want to tell my wife. Tell my wife. I'm explaining what I've been doing and who I've been doing it with. So And we got one plate successfully done. Meatloaf. Food. Yummy! One down and rest of them to go. See y'all later. Bye.